Alright guys, new Aquaman trailer dropped today. I wasn't even gonna make a video about this because I'm just not looking forward to Aquaman at all. I probably won't even go see it in theaters. Although I was thinking it's technically the last DCEU movie, so why not just take part, see what this trailer's all about, and I will give you my thoughts during the trailer and after, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, here we go.
Hi, baby boy. Talking to the fishies? You and me, son, are different. We're special. We're connected to the land and the sea. I can't wait to introduce you to all the majestic creatures on our planet. Show you how awesome this world can be. Yeah, you and me.
I'm gonna kill Aquaman. Even if I have to make a deal with the devil to do it.
Yes, of course.
From my prison and
Yes. I'm gonna kill Aquaman. I'm gonna do it. I will sacrifice everything I have just to kill him, in which by the end of the movie I'm not gonna kill him. I've heard this all before. You guys have heard this all before. Anyways.
power will be yours.
The key to this prison is the royal bloodline itself.
He needs us. We're the end of the bloodline.
Why does that look like
We're
Asgard?
the end of the bloodline.
Let's go back.
He needs us.
It looks strange. Like, it almost looks as if it's artwork that's been like digitally reprogrammed into a film setting. Like, the idea of it is actually kind of neat, I won't lie, but I don't know, just something, it looks a little off about it. Anyways,
We're the end of the bloodline.
No, we're not.
yeah. Oh, so he took his baby.
I'm coming for you. He'll destroy everything he holds dear.
You want blood? Come get it.
Yeah, okay. That's great. So already this film has done a fantastic job of catering to the most common and generic cliches you can give to an action adventure movie. Ancient powers, lost cities, bloodlines, a revenge plot. It's just a very typical storyline that we've seen in hundreds of movies before, especially comic book films. It's one of those types of trailers that you watch and you already know what's going to happen next. The trailer tries to talk this big game of the villain's gonna go after the hero to do A, B, and C. They're not gonna try, but they're going to end the hero. The protagonist is gonna die, and the villain is gonna come out successful at the end of the movie. Yeah, well, we all know that movies like this don't have the balls to do anything like that in the first place. A lot of the dialogue is just dead air. It's empty threats. We all know Black Manta is not going to succeed. It's going to be your typical halfway through the movie, it's looking like he's winning. But then within the last 20 minutes to a half an hour, Aquaman is going to pull through and he's gonna win, and it's gonna be like nothing ever actually happened in the first place because everything goes back to normal. I mean, you could see some sort of death in the movie. We could see Aquaman's dad die. We could actually see Aquaman's mother die. We could even see Orm dying in the film. But I just once again don't think the movie is going to be ballsy enough to do that. And even if they do, it won't really matter much in the scope of the finale of the film. Also, that scene in the trailer where Aquaman's father's house is all burnt up and destroyed, and his father tells him that Manta took the baby. I'm telling you guys right now, one of the biggest reasons why why they put that in this trailer is to hopefully clear up for some people that they are not going through with the storyline in which Aquaman's child gets killed. Beyond looking at this movie and realizing how cliche it's going to be, I think some other really big reasons why I'm just not looking forward to this film and why I don't care about the movie in the first place. Maybe one is the fact that I'm just not a big Aquaman fan. I don't really care for his character in that way. I wasn't a fan of the first movie. I think the first one's very mediocre, so I really have nothing to look forward to on the second one. I like Jason Momoa. From things I've seen of him as an actual person, his personality, he looks like a cool, wholehearted guy, but over the years, I've gotten very cold to his interpretation of Aquaman. I think what we got from him in Zack Snyder's Justice League is his best portrayal of the character. Ever since, it's just progressively gotten worse. Also, the fact that this movie really has nothing to do with the DCU moving forward. I have no interest in what they're doing here, unless they want to make the DCU even more confusing and make it as if this storyline still coexists in that universe. I don't know what they're going to do there. But then I think the biggest thing I would draw my disinterest to, I personally just feel so over massive CGI fests. I'm just finished with these massively over budgeted films that are just catering to CGI in literally every single scene, and even when the movies come out, you can tell the CGI does not look the greatest in a lot of scenes. It's very inconsistent. Some does look good, some doesn't, let alone in this trailer and even probably the first trailer they released a couple of months ago. It's just CGI everywhere. And I understand from a certain perspective, Aquaman is probably a character that needs to have a lot of CGI in its movie to make a lot of the Aquaman world, Atlantis, the environments actually come to life. But you know what? I just think I'm done with it. I've seen enough of it within the past 10 years, and as the years go on, they just seem to get worse and worse. I just personally have no interest in seeing CGI fests anymore. If you're gonna have a movie whose sole focus, the priority, is to be filming in green screens, CGI, no real locations, that's never going to be a good thing. And I do wonder how much of this movie was shot on practical sets in real life locations. So you've seen how I feel. I'm not impressed. I'm not looking forward to it. But how about you? Are you looking forward to Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, the final outing, as they say, of the DCEU? Are you not looking forward to it? How do you think this looks? What do you think's gonna happen in this movie? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below, but that is all I have for you on this one, everyone. So until next time, I will talk to you all very soon.